A rainout last evening at Lowell Park gave the Kettleers a much-needed day off, following 10 long games in a row, capped off by a brutal walk-off loss in Brewster. That extra rest will be much needed today, as today the weather is all clear in Chatham for a late-night doubleheader against the 6-3-2 Chatham Anglers. The players looked all re-energized and ready to go before the long night ahead of them kicked off. And it got kicked off quick. Eric Jones drives in Will Robertson in the top of the first to put one on the scoreboard for the Kets. A while later in the fifth now, and it's Bo Brundage playing a little small ball to bring in Peyton Burdick on the squeeze play. Cotuit continues to capitalize on the Anglers. Then in the seventh, is this deja vu? No, it's just Bo Brundage again, bunting in another run. The smart thinking of the Kettleer pays off. Michael Tolia would also get another one to roll past the shortstop to keep the scoreboard busy, and it's 4-0 Kettleers. But Zach Bierman said, enough of the small ball, try this one on for size. Approximately 395 feet on that 2-run blast. Spencer Torkelson would try to keep the Anglers in it with a moonshot of his own, but it would be to no avail. Your final, 6-1 Kettleers. Game 2 was up next until the classic Chatham fog would roll onto the field, and after a 30-minute delay, the game would be called and rescheduled for a later date. Coach Roberts spoke after the game about how he would have liked to play 2 after their big win in Game 1.
I don't know if the day off helped or not, but we bounced back really well tonight, and they played extremely well, and John Baker threw the ball the best I've seen him. So really good evening. I hate the fog has rolled in, but when it rolls in here, my son played here years ago, and I've watched it for a long time. When it rolls in, it doesn't roll out very often at this time of night. So I hate that we weren't able to get the second game in, but, we'll come back on hopefully a beautiful evening and a big crowd, and that'll be great.
Despite the unforeseen circumstances today, the Kettleers will be back on Tuesday at home against Harwich. In the words of Yogi Berra, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes it rains, but I guess sometimes it fogs as well. For the Cotuit Kettleers, I'm Mason Horodisky.